see. We'll see. Am I live? Guys, am I live? Ooh, what's up, sports? I don't know who's gonna win. I was like, why not go live while it's on? Oh, Ciros and Oscar is Reacher now. Okay. Okay. Yes, you are a gun dad. The gun father. The gun father. Well, let's see. We're gonna see who's gonna win this fight. But it's up right now. What's up, YDB? What's going on, brother? Figure, you know, if everyone's gonna watch the fight, why not do it live? However, I don't know if I can show it because I think if I do, I'll get banned. I think. I don't know. 3's here. I will win the fight. I know you would. I know sports. I know. Let's see.
Chasing down one of the single greatest wins of the last 25 or 50 years in the sport of boxing. Here is Terrence Bud Crawford. Andre Wood, you know this man well already. The first two-time undisputed champion in the men's game in the four-belt era. Chasing further greatness here tonight against Gideon Optics.
Terrence Crawford is a man who doesn't shy away from challenges, and in this case he ran to it, but he's in unfamiliar territory. He's typically the alpha male, but tonight he's facing another alpha.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I just hope the sound doesn't trip off the algorithm. You know. Are you guys all watching it? I am Bobby Lee. What's up, Pete? What's going on, brother? 99's here. The stream, old stream king. I love D-Back says, yo, I'm asking at a girl named Anastasia soon. Do you have any tips? What do you mean? Like, just be yourself. Just be yourself, brother. Don't be fake. Turn what off? How about that? Can't even hear it. Can't even hear it, right? Ant says, bro, I've seen in like 4 gun lives almost back to back. What is YouTube trying to tell me? Weird. Not you, just the algorithm. Right? But I am the best. I am the best, Ant. So if you're new, like, subscribe. We are trying to get to 20K. And the Tiger Uppercut is Cho Fam. 99 Problems is the new stream boss. Once again. He's always stream boss. What's up, Gwen? Says, hello, Peter 3. How you doing? I'm doing good. That's good to hear. We're just watching the fight. Wait, this is not the main event. Is it? I don't got my glasses on. Tabs, what's up, Tabs? Gwen says, hello, everyone. Xavier says, what you watching? We are watching the fight tonight. The big fight. Canelo Alvarez versus Crawford. Alonzo, of course, Canelo. Of course. We're all Mexican in here. Or Crawford Alpha, I don't care. It's going to be a legendary fight. I hope so. Gwen's watching the fight. Jose says, hey, man, cool stuff. This is Edwin. Oh, everyone's changing their name. This is going to take getting used to, people. I'm sorry. Noah says, what type of guns do you have in the back? A lot. I do have a lot of guns. I have more guns on that side. But if you check out my channel, like and subscribe, you can watch all these beautiful guns being shot. Plus more. Perfect name, says Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you very much. How much for a BB gun? Says K4L Red. I don't know. I haven't bought a BB gun in decades. I don't know. Says yes, it's the main. It is the main event, right? It's like blurry to me. It's so blurry. I'm like all chinky eyed. More than normal. 3 says it's time to like and subscribe, people, because I wasn't gonna go on, but I'm here. 99 beat me to it, says Tabs. The one that guy 82 says, I want to put true glow sights on my Smith & Wesson MMP9, but I heard it's really hard to do it yourself. Any tips? It's not. It's not at all. You just need the right tools. You know, if you don't have the tools, then it makes it a little more difficult. But as long as you can hold the gun down steady and hit it with like a rubber mallet, and you got to be careful because with the true glows, you don't want to break them. So you just have to be careful with a rubber mallet. But I suggest getting the tools. You know what you can do is what I do all the time is I'll buy like a sight. It's called a sight pushing tool. I'll buy one on Amazon. I think you know the rest. It's so easy to return on Amazon. R.I.P. Kirk says muscle. Yes, I agree. R.I.P. Kirk. Mike Dunn EC says hi from Macedonia. Today's my birthday. Well, happy birthday, brother. Welcome. And because it's your birthday, you got a shout out from me and like and subscribe. That is my present to you. Levi says, are those airsoft guns? Are they real? Where's Gojo? Gojo. He's working in a sweatshop. Foamy says, pray for Charlie Kirk and his family. Yes. Noah says, can I see what you have on your wall? It's all on my channel. So if you go to my channel, they're all being shot. Except for the Blades of Chaos. Those are not being used. 44, what's up, brother? Says, sorry, I can't say. Left my thumbs up. Thank you, brother. Can I see? Says Noah. Yes, they are back there. I eat a lot of Mexican food, says Gwen. I love Mexican food. Tab says, Hope fight is better than last Tyson fight. What a waste. Yeah, the Tyson, I mean, he's like 50-something. Yeah. If you guys will watch Tyson in his prime, Tyson brought boxing. I don't want to say back, but he was boxing for a little bit. Kind of like how Jordan was, you know, for what the NBA was. Noah says, depending on the type. RP Charlie Kirk, 15, amen. Ni hao. Hello, you beautiful creature. What's up, Get Gooder? Allah says, I like the subtle more than normal. Did that work out for you, bro? Oh, I didn't call him. I'm going to do it tomorrow. I just didn't want to bother him on the weekend. But I'll message you directly, Alonzo, about that. What's up, Elijah? Dancing Scroll says, it's me, Benny. I love you, Daddy. Hey, Benny's back. I love you, son. Venom's here. He says, I think it's time to like and subscribe. Sure thing says, do you open carry or conceal carry? I conceal carry. Noah says, can you show me your room? I could show you this side of the wall. That's as far as I'm gonna go. Let's see. RIP Charlie. Yes, Michael. Like and subscribe for Charlie. Los Boys says, ever since I bought my first gun 11 years ago, I have never spent money on a BB either. Either buying guns is a real addiction no one talks about, for real, for real. Hey, 1,000,000%. I talk about it all the time on my streams. So, if you're new again, like and subscribe. We do gun stuff in here. And other stuff too. That one guy says, thanks. Sure thing says, do you prefer conceal? I read that. I'm behind, guys. I read every comment. Launch says, may love and peace fill your heart. Yours too. Thank you. Are they real? Yes, they are. PPW, that's me. Pistol Pete Worldwide. Reads every comment, and we'll get to yours soon. In the meantime, like and subscribe. Whoa! Levi says, is that a Golden Deagle? No, that is a Beretta clone. Are they real? Yes. Watching from New Zealand. Thank you, TJ. Like and subscribe as well. I read all the comments, and that is a subject always at hand is you guys. Somebody says, only gun I got from that wall, it's an MP 2.0. I don't see my FNX 45. I sold it. I had one. They're real. Tyler, or Tiber, says, what do you think about Dixon Cider getting the new Batman role? I like Dixon Cider. That's a good one. What's up, Johnny B? Said Pistol Pete, Papa Pew. Watching for New Zealand. 3. Shaniqua says, are they real? I love that name. Shaniqua. Shaniqua, they are real. High Pointer 320. Oh my God, Speedy with the demons. Oh man. I guess the 320. If I was in a room with full of intruders, I just throw it on the ground and yeah, someone's getting cooked. Hi from Australia, mate. What's up, Ray? Godson, where's the 320? There's one right there. Wait, no, one right there. And there's one right there. Chinico says, game over. I need that 320. Johnny says 3. Squirrel says, my friend got a boyfriend. My friend got a boyfriend. So, okay, cool. Yes, they're real, Shaniqua. They're real, guys. They're all real. I'm going to skip those ones. 3 says, High Point, duh. Pepe says, damn, that wall cost got about 25,000 on it. You didn't see this side yet. What's up, Drop? Damn, bro, ready for wars. Says, Chinese guy. Thank you, Chinese guy. Shaniko says, are they real? Yes. Way more. Thank you, GBG. Thank you. Johnny B says, hey, Google, play Charlie by Tom McDonald. Is this actually live? Can you say my name? Yes, Ray Seist? That's it? Seist? Ray Seist, this is live. I read every comment. If you see how many comments are coming through, it takes a while. Hype Man says, hey, man. Chop says, Pete, you getting Borderlands 4? I don't think so. My daughter's the one that played a lot of Borderlands. I just watched. I played a little bit, but not a lot. A-Hole says, confirmed. The shooter's roommate is trans and they were dating. Seriously? A-Hole, I didn't know that. Let's see. Alonzo says, I threw some Armory Trooper Optic height night sights on my G45. Sexy. Venom says, bro, I love you. And I just got a girlfriend. Venom, I know. Thank you. Hype Man says, pick one up off the wall. I can't. I would, Hype Man. I'd pick anyone up for you, but I can't because on live, if you touch a gun, you get banned. I know. Hey, Google, turn up music. Felix says, what's a Sand Viper? It is John Wick's gun. And I think the third one. Or second or third one. Dancing says, no Venom, you got a boyfriend. Bring one to the camera, says Hype Man. Hype Man, did you like and subscribe? Venom says, no. What do you think is the best beginner pistol? Also, RB Charlie. Beginner pistol is something basic, like a Glock like a Glock 19 style gun. It could be a Smith & Wesson M2.0. Just something simple. Don't get like a 1911. Airsoft, nope, they're not Airsoft. Mr. Miyagi. The real Miyagi's here. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my mic. Hey Google, turn up music. I am behind like a motherfucker. Nino says, yo, what's poppin'? What's up? Hey Google, play that song over again. Elliot says, hiya, my name's Elliot and I don't have autism. Okay, thank you. Awesome, Elliot. Lost Boy says, I subbed the other day. You seem like someone I get along with. Trust me, I hate people. Fucking right. Thank you, brother. Focus is back. He says, like, subscribe, double tap them screens, people. Paul says, brothers and sisters, are we ready to put politics aside and stand up when the time comes? Stay trusting in God and stay strong. Hey, I like that, Paul. I do. Nino says, what's poppin'? Belly says, do you know about our Lord and Savior? Yes, I believe I do know about him. I think he's a subscriber to Pistol Pete Worldwide. Violet says, Pete, you got shit underneath your nose. I know. It's a mustache. 3 says, like and subscribe. Levi says, no, I'm new, bro. I love those guns on a Glock 43X. I don't have a 43X, Levi. I do have a 48. So, the same gun, just the barrel slightly longer on the side. What do you think about the platypus as Dinsa? It's awesome. I actually wish I never got rid of mine. Jesus loves me, I know. Ni hao, says 3. Levi says, Yoda Glock 43X with a flashlight and red dot. Nice, Levi. No, it's a good gun. What's your fave pistol, says Ark. My fave pistol would be my Staccato XC. Long John's back says, sup, Iron Asian? Kite sit. Stole your helmet for a vid. You must be getting royalties. I don't even know who that is, but I'm going to get him. Scruggs says, Charlie will live on if we continue debates and don't pick up a rifle. Charlie knew the risk, and now, thanks to him, we see a turning point now in the United States. Ark says, okay. I've no thumb says, that even a real gun? Yeah, they're real. Best gun for home defense for beginners, says Noe. Noe, it would be whatever you're most comfortable with. You know, you don't want to shoot a gun you're not comfortable with. What fires out of the ray gun? Thank you, Pen. It is a torch. So it shoots a torch about that long. Let's see. I have no thumb says, go with the 40 cal. Don't be fucking fancy. 40 cal has stopping power. I'm not fancy. These are all 9. Most of them are 9. I have 45. I do have 380s, 44 mag, 357, 38 special. So yeah, I have a lot of different ones. Alan says, let's try to keep it respectful in here, guys. A family just lost their neo-Nazi. That's not nice. Pat is a torch. Levi says, do you have an AR-15 with a silencer, a red dot, a flashlight, a laser? Oh, yeah, I have a few on this side of the wall. Hey, Google. Stop music. What do you think of the Ruger 5.7, says David Bickham. Hey, Google, shut up! Google! This bitch. Hey, Google! Shut up! Sometimes you have to raise your voice. I'm sorry. Scorch says, Charlie will live on if we couldn't... Yeah, read that. What do you think of Ruger? I read that. Jesus, you guys are just... Okay, can you guys tell these people that I do read every comment? What's your concealed carry? Well, they're fighting. It's my 47 or my 365. Echelon finally got on CA roster, says Robert. Nice. Enrique says, I love that wall, bro. Thank you. Thank you, brother. You own any Rock Island arms? Not anymore. I did. Miliki Darden says he's going to call 911 for my safety. Thank you, brother. You don't have to worry about it, but thank you. Thank you. I do have a friend that's an officer that patrols my perimeter every once in a while. But if you want to call another one, that's great. Thank you. Do you have the Rick Grimes revolver? I do. It's right there. Is that a toy in the back? They're real. How are you feeling today? Good, Mia. Thank you. How are you? Jarvis, open. It's turned off right now, brother. Do you like... Maya says, do you like using one of your guns? What do you mean? What do you mean, Mia? Where do you get your jacket? Where did you get... This one? I make these. So everything I wear, I make, and I it's on my Etsy page. Every time you say, hey, my phone goes off into listen mode, level out, but you like the Ruger 5.7. I do. It shoots nicer than the FN 5.7. Glock 19, I do have one. Levi says, my dad has a 50 BMG bolt action. Nice. I don't have one of those yet. The biggest I have is a 300 PRC. Don't call me Radio's here. What's up, brother? Francisco says, yo, check out that banger Batarang. Thank you. Someone sees this stuff. It's real. It's actually like a throwing star. It's like this big when I hold it. What's up, Wade? Welcome back. Francisco says, my little soda pop. Oh. Oh, God. It's actually a good movie. I watch it with my son. 19X, best starter in my opinion, says Lucky. Yes, the 19X or 19, they're great. 45, those are great guns. Even if you're not a starter, it's a great gun. My Glock 45 is right up there. 19X isn't out. My 47 is right there. Wait. There's something missing. I don't know what was there. What was there, guys? I'm going to be thinking about that for a while now. Oh, shit. Bad Santa says, hey, how's it going? Ho, ho, ho. Given the current escalation of World War IV activities, are you more prepared than last year? I am. Tourleen says, hey, play whatever 2-pound present kit. Those are played with a $2 super. I apologize. Worship my anus, says the real Bando Kev. Only Rock Islands. Steve, not anymore, but there's nothing wrong with Rock Islands. They're actually a decent firearm. Andrew says, just dropping in to say, have a great night, man. Thank you, Andrew. Peter's behind in chat. He will get to your comments soon. I will. Thank you, 3. I like men like you. Thank you, Dancing. I like squirrels like you. You own a G35. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. Dancing squirrel with eyeballs. Says 3. Francisco says, how much for a gun? I don't sell them. Johnny B likes dancing men. Alonzo says, I got a Rock Island TM22. Those are nice, too. I had the pleasure of shooting one of those at SHOT Show. Francisco says 1,000. Levi says they're not making out the front door even if they had break it in your house. Broadcast to grab one, and bro, if you had a switch on that. Mr. Fat Cat says, are we allowed to talk about the Charlie Kirk thing? Because I'm tired of people discriminating him. We are. People in here respect each other for the most part, so. I like dancing men too, Johnny B. What's up, Ammo? My main man. Well. Johnny B says, make Pete dance. Maka says, bro, can we get a walk around and quick description of the back wall? We can't because I don't have time to go through all the guns. It would take a long time. So, and it goes up. So, yeah, if you want to see any of these guns, they are on my channel. You just have to like and subscribe, and you get all access pass to all my content. The Rat says, do you have Desert Eagle? I don't. Asmir. I love Asmir. 3 says, no, Johnny, his twerking needs help. No, it doesn't. Jack says, why you have so many guns? Well, let's go through that. 1 is I'm an avid collector. 2, I am a competitive shooter. 3, I am a ammo sexual. And 4, why the F not? And Jack says, hi. Hi, Jack. Johnny says, yo! David says, is that a Rhino? It is. Right there. That is the 60 DS. That's chambered at 357. Yes, David. Says 3. Robert says, so as a Deagle owner, do I just get the 357 barrel and magazine or get a 357 revolver? Robert, I would get the revolver. Well, that's me personally. Because then you have 2 guns. Johnny says, Pete hits an Pete needs an AMT hardballer from the Hitman series of video games. I need to know what that is. Anyways, 3 says, don't lurk. Say hi. Double tap that screen to like and subscribe. From On High says, you have a problem. I do. And my problem is that you're not a subscriber. Armory says, what's your thoughts on Buffalo's AR-15? It's just a different blowback system. So there's nothing wrong with it. Then with that, you can do, different braces or stocks, if you will, folding ones that, don't have to use like the Law Tactical. I have no problem with the Buffalos. Do you ever Desert Eagle? Yes. David says, he a modern day badass. My hero. David, you're my hero. Thank you very much. Levi says, is that a Smith & Wesson 500 behind you? Because if it is, I've been waiting to get one for so long. No, I put that on the back burner because it's more of a novelty gun. And I was like, God, do I really want that now? Or do I want, the one chambered in 454 Casul? No, it's not. That is a Dan Weston 357 from the 90s. What is this? What's this channel about? Well, it's about guns and anything gun related. So on the channel, I'm shooting them. I'm competing with them. I'm sometimes doing a review. Sometimes I'm taking them apart. It's just kind of a mixture of everything. DBT is a double barrel hot dog on a single bun. No condiments. What you think? You hit or no? Ooh, wee, DBT. That's a lot in your mouth. I'll try it. From On High says, you have a serious problem. I know. I know that. I already said that. Eagle Eye says that P38 though. I mean, he really does have an eagle eye. By the way, have you seen the Labubu with the Louis Vuitton MPX? Her name is Frances, and she protects me. Let's see. From On High, he does. He can't twerk. Says 3. Ryan says, all those guns but a Hello Kitty blanket. Yes. There's nothing wrong with gangster. There's nothing wrong with a Hello Kitty blanket. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Or Labubus. I have Labubu fever. Let's see. Hi there, says Sir Blith. Sir Blith, welcome back. Mr. Fat Cat says, everyone, thumbs up if you like Dancing Men, please. And also, if you want to play a quick game, double tap your favorite gun as fast as you can, or weapon, and see what happens. It's magically delicious. He has a effing ray gun. And he says it in all caps. You know what that means? He's looking. And that ray gun is a torch. It's a super lighter, as Droppin would say, and it shoots a ray about, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches. Where am I? 3 says, hey now, that Hello Kitty blanket is the best. It is. Ray gun, ray fun. Yes. What's up, Dylan Bird? Mika says, bottom right, second up. What is that? What is that RMR mount and mass comp? Okay, bottom right. Second up from what is that? Armor mount. That one? Macaw, I'm sorry. I don't know which one you're looking at. Do you have a high point? Yes, I do, Mr. Fat Cat. I love all guns, as you can see. I'm not a fanboy of just one gun brand. I love them all. If it goes bang, I love them. Yes, some work better than others. Yes, some are more reliable than others. But in the end, if it goes bang, I'm going to have fun with it. So if we're talking about that, that's a Canik rival. With the Wasatch weighted compensator. Black and gold. Okay, got it. You got some sick setup, bro. Thank you, Gold Killer. Like and subscribe, new people. Ryan says, rainbow unicorn gay flag. I guess. I have nothing wrong if you're gay or a unicorn. I like all people. And by the way, when I stare into your soul like this, be prepared like this. My subscribers know. Oh, excuse me. Do you have a Mauser 30-06? I do not. Pete is behind in chat and we'll get you comment soon, right? Those are airsoft, they're real. Where are you from? I am from the great United States of Brazil to Africa. Where are the 1911s? Says Little White Privilege from TikTok. Are you serious? Well, okay. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's one right there. And the other 9 are not up right now. They are... Oh, wait. There's one right there. I mean, Jesus. They're everywhere. God. But like and subscribe, Little White Privilege. Wade, what's up, Wade? Look up 1911 Hardballer. Okay, I will, Wade. Nicholas says, thought that was just a background for a sec. Nice collection. Thank you, Nicholas. Kelly, the great United States of Brazil. Katmi is laughing. She wants a pink one. Real Omen says, too many guns in the wrong hands. Why? Because I'm Oriental? Would this be better if they were all swords and ninja stars? Then would it be the wrong weapon? Or is it because you think that I'm special? Either way. Kelvin says, what's your top 3 pistols? I don't have a top 3. I really don't. 3 says, it's time! 2 like and subscribe. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, is that a Smith & Wesson 500 behind you? Because it's, if it is, no, it is not, Levi. I've got a Wilson SFX 9mm and an AMT Automag. Hey, those are nice guns too. I've always thought about getting a Wilson Combat, but I always end up getting something else. How many guns do you have? About 70. Caleb says I have a Glock 10mm, nice. 357 Taurus revolver, nice. Regular caliber AR-15. Anyone who is a gun guy would know what caliber that is. 5.56. Bolt action 30-06 Savage Model 110, and a Remington pump action. Caleb, very beautiful guns. And a double barrel Stevens side by side. Ooh, he ends up with the best one. Like and subscribe, Caleb. The Muffin Man says, any Mag Res Baby Eagles? No, I don't have any Baby Eagles. Nick says, holy shit, those guns are freaking awesome. Thank you, Nick. I hope you guys are subscribing. Cold Kill says, Dan Wesson and an XC is the one next to it, another Staccato. Yes. So that's the XC, that's the C2. Then I have a Prodigy that's not a Prodigy anymore. Yeah, Dan Wesson, Shadow 47, SPO1. That is a custom 365 with the Ramjet. So it's the size of an X Macro, but it's not an X Macro. I have a Canik Prime. I don't know what was there. It's kind of pissing me off. I need to figure out what was there because it's not there anymore. Let's see. Lil White says, Smith 500 suck. I have DWX though. Like I said, it's a novelty gun, Little White. Cold says 460 is value though. It is. Tab says, question, how's your hands? This one's getting better. I mean, it's still, you can see it's fucked up. My trigger finger right here is still fucked up. I had to get surgery on it, so I can still shoot quite well. Just go watch the videos. But yeah, my grip isn't what it used to be. Let's see. Mr. Fat says, is there even if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, can you please ping your location to me? So at least we know we have a chance. Hell yeah. And if you guys came, I would say, hey, wait. I'd grab my iPad out and check if you're a subscriber. If you're a subscriber, you can take any one weapon you want to protect us against the zombies or an alien invasion. So just remember that, Mr. Fat Cat. Levi says, do you have any grab bags for your guns? Yeah, technically, yes. Nuff says, what's your favorite gun, Pete? I don't have a favorite. Really, I don't. I seriously don't have a favorite. There's guns I shoot better than others, and there's guns that are like just so pretty to look at, like this MPX. I mean, that has a custom Louis Vuitton Cerakote on it. Is that Call of Duty ray gun, my dude? Yes, Caleb, it is. Yo, I'm only 9 years old. I got AR-15, a Glock 17. Okay, cool. A revolver, MP5. Nice. I have all of those. Very nice guns. You're 9? Be careful, brother. Now the Hello Kitty blanket is gangsters. Thank you, Levi. That's what it's all about. People like Levi that see real gangsterism in the Hello Kitty. Hello, Jose. GLA says, grow up. I can't. I really can't. I'm very educated in what I do, but I can't grow up. I'm a kid at heart. I'm sorry. Hello Kitty is life. Yes. Gold Killer says 3. Gold Killer says, I've got an XL and I love it. Just drop it off at Vulcan Machine Works. Wow. Cold Killer, the XL is the shit. And I wanted the one with the island barrel, you know, that limited release, but I didn't have the money at the time to get it. Jared says, Critical Blades, okay, this fire. Nice collection either way. Thank you, Jared. I hope these people are liking and subscribing. The AFT Harbor is based in 1911 that Agent 47 uses. I'm going to look it up, Johnny. Ben says, first gun was a High Point 380. Not, well, it's a gun, you know. I have a C9. But my first gun was a Springfield XD 40. Amen. All guns are special. Yes. 20K. Jared says, Chigga does have a ray gun. I'm dead. Dude, your gun's not going to save you. Well, I mean, if aliens came, I mean, I would have a fighting chance. I would. Do you have all? Any Ruger Mark 22, says Micah. Yes, I do. I have a one right there that's all Volcorsened out. My next gun purchase is going to be this 44 Magnum Blackhawk 550. Wow. So Caleb, the Blackhawk at 550 is a steal. That is a steal. Ben says Ripsaw. 3 says poop. It's me, Pyro. Life gets hard sometimes, and before you can control your emotions, the world collapses and it sucks, man. And for everybody, we must keep the good times near and else. October is calling us already. Mr. Me, Pyro, thank you. Jackson says, do you have an AK? I do, Jackson. It's right. I have a Zastava right there. Oh, damn, nice guns, bro. Thank you, N3. Mark 4, bottom right. Says drop. Ben says, dude, do you have enough ammo, though? Oh, boy, do I have enough ammo. I have an ammo safe right there. Get the pistol. I can't, Jackson. If I get the pistol, they'll ban me. Ben says they're on the wall. What about the ammo? The ammo's in the ammo safe. Jay says, let my ass off. He don't see the Martin's blades. Are they actually functional like sharp? Yes, they are sharp. Kratos blades, yeah, they're sharp. Tori, hi Tori. 3 says Ben, he has ammo. Ryan says, play Russian roulette 1 round by yourself. I don't want to right now because I'm watching the fight and I'm talking to you guys. Terrell says, what's a good pistol to get for in-home protection? If you're talking about pistol, it's just whatever you're most proficient with shooting. How do you feel about the PSA dagger? It shoots, as long as you get a slide that marries well with the frame and it functions properly, it's gonna run. I have a dagger right there with the gold barrel. Got a 19X, I do. Glock 23 Terrell. Facebuff has got a 19X, I do. PPW, that's me, reads every comment. He will get to yours soon. In the meantime, like and subscribe. Woo! Robert says, would it be Wong weapon? Would it be the Wong weapon? Because he's Oriental? Because he's got katana. Hoodie hard. Thank you, Mr. Blunt. Or most blunted. It's on my Etsy page if you want a gang. It says gang. Like this. We all have to love each other, right? Which one of your guns jams the most, says Wade. Oh, that would be the high point. Well, probably the high point. I have a 19. Nice rack roll. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jackson can't touch the pew. What do you think about the squirted glizzies? They're not legal. Nice rack. Thank you. That's funny. Jared says, please grab the cutter's blades, and are they sharp function? They are real. I'm not going to grab them right now, though. Have you tried anything from Juggernaut? I have not, Mr. J. Unknown. Enrique says, you want to give me some advice? Enrique, of course. Ben says, that makes no sense to not be able to hold a gun alive. None at all. No, it doesn't. Because you can do it on Instagram, but you can't do it on YouTube. Half Hawk says, how did you injure your hand? Well, this is from shooting so much. The trigger finger right here, from squeezing all the time. This was, it was gout. Then it turned into something else. So, I don't know. Whenever I squeeze it, it just, yeah. Is your missing gun your Glock? No, that's right there. I don't know what was there, though. I'm a little concerned. Rizama says hi. 3 says, Ben, seriously, but YT will stop the stream. Yeah, YT will stop the stream immediately. Do you live in a freaking mystery box, bro? I do, Mo. Mr. Fat says, I have to leave. It's almost 2 in the morning where I'm at. All right, brother. Jose says hi. Ben says, I have to read the rules as to why. I mean, what's the reason? Ben, there is no reason behind the rules, but I believe it's because, Glock 19, yes. Daniel says, this might be a silly question. I know you know about guns. Are you familiar with stun guns? I am not. My mom was recently asked me which one it would be greatly recommended. Stun guns, I don't know. I know nothing about stun guns. I'm sorry. If you guys know, please answer Daniel. Ben, they have mistaken him holding other things as pews and stop the stream. It doesn't make sense. Nope. Do you have a 19X? Not anymore. No, I do have a 19X. Never mind. It's in a hidden spot. If shit hit the fan. But I prefer the 45. It's technically the same gun. There's differences, but yeah. The size-wise, they're the same. Empire says, how much money do you think you spent? Empire, I don't know. Levi says, my dad has every zombie gun except the ammo and the SIG. Otherwise, he has every zombie gun from factory. Nice. I want to be his son. Half Hawk says, is that a Ruger Super Hawk? 44 behind you. Half Hawk is not. That is a Dan Wesson 357. Wade says, yes, he has a Glock 19. Relax. Relax. Thank you, Wade. Victor says, got my back turned, but my gun pointed at you. Are you shooting? Oh, man. It depends. Laugh out loud. Canelo or Crawford? I'm going with Canelo, but I mean, it's... if you're watching a fight, yeah. Like and subscribe. Daniel says, if aliens came, I hope you be my friend. Of course, Daniel. Are you a subscriber? Foxes Go Boom says, thoughts on the Raider? Thinking of getting the 365. The Raider's cool. I wish I would have got mine Raider in the 365, but I have mine in a 320. And so, you know. But it's cool. It's just cool. Anything that has the telescopic brace that shoots out with a button tickles my fancy. So that one does it, and the S Pro does it. And that's for a Glock. And a Walther, and a Canik, and yeah. High points are essentially hammers that can sometimes shoot. Yes. They are. What's up, RG? SDG says, do you have a high power? I do not. Spring says, opinions on femboys. Hey. I love everybody. I think, Joshua said, I think guns are the worst. Well, we all have our opinion. Robert says, I want the CMMG AR-15 converter kit to 22 AR. Have you tried it out? Yes, Robert. I actually have, mine is right, the pink gun. So that used to be a dedicated AR-15. Now it is a dedicated 22 with that conversion kit. I didn't even keep the barrel. I went with the 22 barrel. I think a Shaw barrel. I don't know. I don't know which barrel I went with it. I went with a dedicated barrel, and I went with, if you use a conversion kit and it's dedicated, get the adapter. There's an adapter so it feeds more reliably. Chuck says, have you haven't thought through the aliens thing? You haven't thought. Oh, I have. That's why I have so many. So you guys come help me. Jose says Glock 19. Yes, right there. Ben says, wrong answer on the ammo. You can never have enough ammo. I didn't say I have enough. I said I have a lot. And yes, I have an ammo safe. Hey, says Desert. What's up, brother? Levi says, I think that's a Glock, but the pink and chrome gun is that your daughter's? Well, that one is a Smith & Wesson 2.0 Easy. I did get it for my wife. She doesn't like it anymore. She likes its staccatos now. And then that's a Glock 48 that has roses engraved all over it. Again, yeah, it is what it is. Daniel says, my local small town having a rifle on 30-06 hunting rifle scope, $20 a ticket. That's cheap. I don't care what kind of gun it is, it's cheap. Double tap that screen, folks, and subscribe, says Desert. Hey, subscribe to Desert Armory too. Help a brother out. Wade says the only time you can have too much ammo is if you're on fire or swimming. Yes. Upright says, what's up, Pete? What's up, brother? Welcome back. Hey, Upright, I just want to say before I forget that your picture taking skills is freaking amazing. It's like you're a photographer. So I'm gonna copy you. I love your shit. So everyone, subscribe to Upright Tactical as well. He also has a channel, and so let's grow together, okay? Let's grow together. Ribbit says evening or good morning, depending on what you consider it. What's up, Ribbit? Ben says I subbed. Thank you. Just a dude says money Yes. Miko Hones says Mika Hones says save some guns for the rest of us. Hey, I am. Briggs says, do you have a 226? Not anymore. Well, no. The SIG, I do not. Ben says, have you ever caught up to your comments? I have. Because said, Recorson is the shit. Got Recorson kits and bolts and almost all my marks. I like Tandem Cross, gas pedal, and grips. Tandem Cross is cool, too. They're getting really expensive. I want to do a Ruger, not a Mark, like a 1022 build with them. But if I do it the way I wanted to, it would cost like double the price of the gun. Triple. Ben says, concerned. Is Reptile back there? Reptile is, yes, back there. Check behind the couch. You know what? I'm going to. I will. Dan says, if you have that gout, be careful because you're not getting crooked finger, permanent damage. Make sure you take your medication daily. So yeah, I will. But I think this is permanent damage now. They said they had to cut me open and scrape shit off or something. The mice is back. He says, when making scrambled eggs, keep the heat low. Don't overmix the eggs. Have strips of yolk and white. A generous piece of butter. Work them. Invest time. Only a fool will rush scrambled eggs. Marco Pierre White. Josiah says, is them guns really? Yes. Favorite HK pistol? VP9. Just bought a VP9 A1K recently. Nice. So people, if you know what that is, that's the new version of the VP9. I think the VP9 is one of the best pistols out there. Actually, one of the best striker fired pistols. I should reiterate. It's one of the best striker fired pistols. So I have a VP9 Max right there and a VP9L right there. I also have the normal VP9, but that sits in a special place. Not my prison pocket. This is Real Says 3. Mr. J says it's not happening with Canelo, just subs. It's not. I'm watching it right now up there. Yeah, it's... Yeah. Mr. J, gang. Alex Wells, nice. Troy says, do you live in Jersey? Is that why you say that they're illegal? Because to my understanding, it's never been illegal to manufacture your own firearm in the history in the U.S. Well, federally, I don't know if it's illegal. I know that on a state level, it's different. So, no, I do not live in Jersey, though. Dusty says, hey, Pete, sorry I'm late. It's good. 3 says, Pete is behind in chat, and we'll get to your comments soon. Please like and subscribe. Yes. Jordan says, do you love Brazil? Hell yeah, I do. Where are the fullies at? I don't have any, Booney. Finally, a non-trans channel. Jesse Jones, thank you. Like and subscribe. Jesse Jones, relatable. John Trail says, congratulations on 10K subscribers. Thank you, John. Let's get to 11K tonight. Switch. No. CV, those are illegal. I like the finer things in life, says 3. Yes. Levi says, my dad bought his dagger, Desert Eagle brand new. What? And then went to a gun auction and found one for $1,000 or something, and I bought it. And he got mad because his was a lot more than that. My dad bought his dagger. Baby Desert Eagle? Well, whichever the case. Good for you. Can I get that hoodie, Booney? Yes, you can. It's on my Etsy page. Daniel says, subscribe and like. I hope to see you next time. Thank you, Daniel Torres. Mr. J says, I live in California, so I got a dolphin fin on stuff or a hellfighter pin. You know, that dolphin fin is so stupid. Like, you can... If you know how to shoot, you can still, it's fucking retarded. Dolphin fin. I'm sorry you have to go through that. Cody says, what's up, bro? Amazing setup. Thank you, Cody. 3 says, Daniel. Gang. Mud Racer says, 3 says, Pete has an Etsy page with most of his merch. I do. They finally closed the doors on me. I'm caught up. Jesse says he does pretty good with communications, keeping on topic and keeping on top of chat. You all think this is easy, and half of you can't laugh aloud. That's why we are here. Well, thank you, Jesse Jones. I do try to read every single comment. And you know what? I'm getting dry mouth right now. So give me a second. 3 says Cody gang. Makai says like and subscribe from a fellow lead waster. Fucking right. Let's tip up these Mountain Dews, okay? Yes, Jesse, Makai, gang. Yes, thank you guys. C Simpson says, why have guns when you have Kung Fu? Well, not all Orientals know Kung Fu. I do know karate, but I'm getting old and I kind of suck now. I'm not as strong as I used to be. And the guns aren't all for protection. I'm obsessed with them. I love guns. I think they're sexy. So let's go through this again. 1 is I'm an avid collector. Kind of like how you guys collect Pokemon cards. I collect guns. 2, I'm a competitive shooter. So that means I shoot as a sport. There's actually people that shoot as a sport. 3, I'm an ammo sexual. It's 2025. I can identify as whatever I want. And that's what I identify as. And 4, the best one, why the F not? Back to it. Robert says, can you just laugh like Dr. Evil Pistol Pete? That gout, pinky, bald. That's mostly it, really. That gout, pinky, bald. I don't know. I don't remember how Mr. Evil did the... I don't remember. So I'm sorry. Levi says, I have to go to bed because I'm going to the gun shop tomorrow, and then I'm going to the range. Hey, Levi, let us know what you get, because it's always exciting when you get a new gun. I pick up my new gun on Thursday, and boy, I can't wait. Videos coming soon. Good night, Levi, says 3. Upright says, some people do drugs. Some people get drunk. I watch Pistol Pete worldwide. It's funny. I love it. Upright. Jesse says, ha, yes, Upright Tactical. But that's, I love you guys. I love how you'll... Canelo's really trying here. I love how you guys will take my quotes and just put them back to me, and I read them. Robert says, Right to Bear hoodie is my favorite. Oh yes, that is my favorite hoodie I have. I don't have it out here right now, but that hoodie is the best. And you know how many people come up to me like, what does that mean? What the fuck you mean it, dude? You don't even know what it means? Right to, and it's a bear holding guns. Right to Bear Arms. If you're new here and you haven't seen a sweater, just keep up. I'm almost on every day, and I change my hoodies, every day. So I will wear it again. And thank you, Robert. Mr. J says, happy I sub. Thank you, Pistol Pete. Real as fuck. I'm trying to be PG-13 here, guys. But thank you. Thank you, Mr. J. Who dat says, where you from, G? Well, I'm from the great United States of Brazil. The Africa. He says right there. Albert says, what is it he must really know, laugh aloud? What you grabbing tomorrow? I can't say. I can't. It's a surprise. And I want to say 90, and I say this in general, because of all the people I talk to. And I don't know, maybe you guys, I'll throw you guys in there. I want to say 95% of the people don't know what it is. Even the gun store I went to, and I had it shipped to the FFL, was like, I'm here. Let me see my blank and blank. And they're like, what's that? I'm like, oh, you guys are all gun guys, but you don't know what this is? Well, there you go. Cody says, effing facts, man. Do what you love as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. Yes, I agree. And in quotation marks, I don't care about feelings for the anti-gun people. I don't either. I don't care about anyone's feelings except your guys's. I really don't. Nothing hurts me. As you can see, if you're here and the trolls that come in here, I want to say I have about maybe a 50% rate of taking those trolls and making them subscribers. Because they can't get under my skin. I've heard it all. And I think it's funny. So yeah, that's why I'm here. It's for you guys. However, YT did close the door on me. Do you guys see that? If you're new in here, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you're old in here, you know what I'm talking about. So, Big Brother closed the door. But they let a wave in. Did anyone see what the max amount of concurrent viewers were in here? An estimate. I thought it was like 70-ish. Which isn't bad. But I'm curious now. Because I don't know how far back I was. But since we're dead, now I can, like, take time and give you guys one-on-one time. And watch this shit. Troy. What's up, Troy? It says 90? It was over 100. What the F? Came in at 92. Well, thank you, guys. So, yeah. So, if you guys are new in here, I used to have about, I want to say to 100 and 150 people in here the whole stream. And I would be, if you guys thought that was backed up, that was actually nothing. I used to be backed up about 2 hours. 2 hours. And I would have so many mods that I would actually need them, and they would have to go in there and say, hey, he's backed up 90 minutes in the chat because he reads all the comments. And a lot of people stay subscribed to me because they like that. They like that. They know that I'm going to read their comment. However, other people don't get that shit. They're like, oh, it's a recording. It's a recording. I don't give a fuck what you think it is. It's live. But what I'm trying to say is I don't get that anymore. Big Brother, we call them Big Brother here because we don't want to trip off the algorithm. Big Brother will, when I go on live, will open the door. They'll open the floodgates and let a shitload of people in here. And then they will close the floodgates, as you can see. And this is the one-on-one time. So, congrats to you for sticking around. Upright, again, my main man, says, who will win in a fight? Oh, yes! Jason, Freddy, Krueger, Michael Myers, or it? Oh, well. Okay, we gotta take it is Pennywise, guys. We gotta take Pennywise out. He's like magical. That's not fair. But Jason, Freddy, and Michael are physical beings. Technically, Krueger isn't. But, oh man. You kind of have to give it to Freddy because he's in the dream world, right? And he's funny as shit. Freddy is fucking hilarious. However, I am a Jason guy. So when they made that movie, Jason versus Freddy, I was stoked. Oh, man. And that was a good fight scene. Who knew Freddy knew martial arts, right? Troy says it's pretty late, though. Yeah, I call myself the late night stream king. Now it's just stream king. Because I'll invade prime time, morning time, once in a while. But being late doesn't really matter on YT because the other countries will come in soon. So I have had the pleasure of meeting a lot of people from like Australia, the Netherlands, Switzerland, Russia, all the other countries will come in here if I stay on for a few more hours because they're just waking up. But yes, for the Americans, us Americans, it is late. Which a lot of people, I get a lot of people that work late nights and they have nothing to do, so they turn me on. It's awesome. And some of them are in here, like Pat. Pat is late night worker. God, is Upright, are you late night worker too or no? I thought Upright was one, maybe not. Alonzo's watching the fight right now. So yeah, I'm here for you. Law says it. Yes. Lost Boys, if we kept Pennywise in there, yes, he would win. He's Penny fucking wise. But it's not fair. It's not fair. I love Jason though. Jesus shit. I don't like Michael Myers. He scares the fuck out of me. If I saw Michael Myers, I'd be like, I would probably like, as I'm drawing my gun and I saw it was Michael Myers, I'd be, ah! And I would drop the gun and I would just run the other way, ah! I'd be so scared. Three says Chucky will get them all. Yes, Chucky is a shit. You didn't throw Chucky in there. You can't fuck with Chucky. He's magical too. Magically delicious. Troy says, that's pretty cool. Yes. Thank you, Troy. Merca says 3. Troy says same. I work 6:30 to 5. Oh, see? So, Troy, if you're doing something and you're bored, you can turn me on and just listen. You don't even have to watch. Because, like I said, I read all the comments, so you can follow along that way. Levi says, beyond back, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. See? Cody says, what is a good starter pistol to learn how to shoot? I'm great with rifles, but haven't figured out the pistol yet. Any suggestions? Cody, a Glock. Unmodified. Glock. Why? Well, because first of all, Glocks are the easiest to completely strip down. And I mean like getting butt naked and wrestle stripped down. Not just a field strip. Second is the trigger. The trigger is about out of the factory. It's not always the same. Canelo got him. Wait. Oh my God. Crawford. Oh, that was an upset. The trigger out of the factory is around 5.5 or 6 pounds for a Glock. Once you can learn how to pull that trigger correctly, any other gun is a cakewalk. Like cakewalk. But if you start off with a competition trigger and then go to the Glock, you're like, oh, well, the Glock sucks. Well, actually, no, you suck because you don't know how to shoot it. So I say some kind of Glock, or you can go with the Smith & Wesson M2.0, the 9mm, like this one. Now, it's more of a nicer trigger, or nicer, if you will, but you can still learn the gun. Now, if you're having problems shooting it, because shooting a rifle is totally different than a gun. A pistol, I want to say, is like 10 times harder to master. Because there's like so many different pressures. You know, and so much different ways to hold it. People will say, oh, hold it up high, put the meat right here, squeeze it, you know, use the tip of your finger. That is different per gun. The way I grip this gun is completely different than the way I grip this gun. Same with my cadence on firing, and same with trigger pull. They're all different. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So, yes, I would say a Glock style gun. 3 says, I hate night shift. Lost Boy says, 143 here in Michigan, born and raised in California. Hey, at least you're not in California anymore. Beautiful state, by the way. I love California. I couldn't live there because of the gun laws. 19X tomorrow. Nice, Levi. Nice. Cody, a high point. Shut up, 3. You gonna fuck him up. Levi says, can I have a flashlight and a red dot? Can I have a flashlight and a red dot coming? Can I have it? You have a flashlight and red dot coming? Nice. Troy says, do you work late or is YT full-time? YT is full-time only because, let's say I'm on here for like 3 or 4 hours. Wow. Okay. Well, I won't say anything. Back to the YT. It's full time because I'm doing this, but then my videos and then editing. Editing takes the longest, and it's the part I hate the most, is the editing. If I had an editor, it'd be so much easier because then I could just go shoot and have fun. But now it's not. Now it's like, okay, I gotta shoot. I gotta make sure I got the right angles. I gotta make sure It looks good, and then I got to piece it together. It's like fucking dumb. You know, I just want to go and shoot, which I can't do anymore, really. I still shoot a lot. It's not, okay, it's still fun. It's just not, it's a different kind of fun, you know? Like, you know, if you have a job and a job is fun versus a job and a job is not fun, think of it like that. So. Upright says, at Levi, I have both the 19X and G45. I recommend a G45. Yes. G45, Gen 5 MLS. I do too. There's just those little differences between the 19X and the G45. Mainly, the 19X doesn't take all Glock mags. It has the stupid bump in the front of in the magwell that you kind of have to shave off, which isn't too hard, but I don't want to do that. And then it's not. I believe it comes with different sights. I don't remember. I have to look at mine. But I mean, either way you go, they're beautiful guns. Troy says G19, my fave, but that the first gun I built. Right? Never forget your first, right, Troy? 3 says the High Point is the best. Cody says thank you, much appreciated. What happened? Canelo lost. Gorilla God King says, let's go Crawford. Yes, Crawford won. 3 says, I will quit my job and be a full-time editor for you. I might have to take you up on that. I might have to. You know what? I want to thank you guys. Just like him. I want to thank all my supporters. I want to thank all the haters. And he said a bunch of other stuff. I'm too expensive. Wait, I thought you were going to do it for free. Says 3. I thought you were going to do it free. Gorilla says, I hate living in CA, California because I can't get a CZ. I heard that, Gorilla. That sucks. And I still don't understand this roster thing. Like, people on here, I'm educated by your roster from other Californians or Californians or whatever you want to call them, or you guys. But I saw the prices; they're like 5 times the amount. Is that true? Or I mean, so you guys are paying that much more for a gun just because you have to? Am I getting that right? Alright says, I'm team Canelo, but it's about time he lost. The last 2 fights he fought were just for show and money. Huh. I don't follow boxing anymore, so I don't even know who Crawford was. CA knows how to party. CA knows how to party. Says 3. Gorilla says, yeah, I bought a brand new Hellcat the other day. It was $700 rather than $400 to $500. I see elsewhere. Okay, so So it just costs more, huh? That sucks. You know, that really sucks. And then there's some guns you can't get. Jam says Gorilla God King. Why can't you get a CZ in Cali? Well, it's not on the roster. Oh my God, 3, were you saying that in Tupac's thing? California knows how to party. California knows how to party in the city. Well, since we're dead now, let's see how many subscribers I gained off that. I always check. So I was at 10,264. Do you guys think I hit no, I was at 61. I lost 3 subscribers. So did I hit 10.3K? I don't know. I hate this time of day. Holy shit, I did. Wow. I gained about 60 subscribers. Thank you. Ni hao. I'm at 10.322. What an awesome night. And I wasn't even go on tonight. I was not going to go on tonight. And I was like, well, the fight's on. Let's just go on. Let's just try it. 3 says yes. Wait, yes because of that? Or Troy says, I'm late on this, but what do you think the Charlie K assassination likewise to political violence? Wait, what are you saying, Troy? But what do you think the Charlie K... there's some missing words, I think. Or I just don't know how to read English. What do I think about the, like... Well, I guess I can sum it up as a whole. Nobody should be assassinated or killed because of their views on whatever it is. You know, his views are his views, so he should not have been killed. It's sad. It's sad that he died. I didn't know who he was, like his name, until this. I've seen him, like, every now and then. And I didn't know who he was. I thought he was just going to places and speaking. But I didn't care to find out who he was. But I have seen him before. Now that this has happened, he's popping up everywhere. And I'm watching the debates he has. And I gotta say, he is in line with how I think about 80 to 90% of the views he has, I have. But there is like 10 to 20%. I'm like, yeah, but it's sad. It's just sad. He shouldn't have died. Jam says that Shadow 2 compact is something else, bro. I don't have a Shadow 2. I have a Shadow 2, and then that one is the SPL1. But the Shadow 2 compact is a nice gun. Troy says, sorry, I'm drunk. Well, I hope that answered what you were trying to ask. Maverick says, what's your most expensive 1911? It'll be my Staccato XC. Right there. That one has, it's like a Terran Tactical XC, I call it now. Because it has a Terran Tactical grip, Terran Tactical, mag, funnel. Yeah, sorry. It's getting late for me. Jam says, I'm in the Northeast, so not too familiar with Cali's crazy gun laws. I'm not either. I'm telling you, I'm not either. Jam, I only know because of everyone here telling me about them. Well, I remember the first time I heard about it, I was like, what the F are you talking about? And they educated me on it, because I don't know. And I heard New York is really bad. Like, extremely bad, I heard. I used to think Chicago was the worst, or Illinois. But apparently it's not. But it's up there, so. Troy said it did. Okay, thank you, Troy. Jab says, what's your favorite pistol that you own? Okay, so favorite pistol doesn't mean the best one I shoot, okay, guys? My favorite pistol is the Staccato XE. Magwell, yes, I said Mag Funnel. Maverick, thank you, Magwell. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Brain fart. Tesso says, which one would do the job? Tesso, that's, well, any one of them, if you're proficient enough. I preferably like the Blades of Chaos, but, you know, we all have our own favorites. Maverick says, do you have any Les Barr or Dan Weston 1911s? No. I mean, if the DWX counts as a 1911, that one, but I don't have any traditional, like, 45 ACPs. There's one I'm looking at, the Virgo. I like the Virgo a lot. That thing is... That thing looks like this Smith & Wesson, but it's a Dan Wesson. And if you know anything about the history, Smith & Wesson, Dan Wesson, I mean, they used to be friends. I don't care. I'm just kidding. I don't know if they're friends anymore. But they used to be. Dan Wesson used to be part of Smith & Wesson. Yuri says, how many arms are total in your collection? I'm probably a little over 70, I'm guessing. Or high 60s. I just say 70 now because I don't know. I don't count them well. I want to, Maverick says, I want to own at least one high-end or custom 1911. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, they're nice. They're pretty in my eyes. Works of art, you know. So, which one are you thinking about, Maverick? And when you say high end, do you mean like $10,000 or like $3,000? Like how? Everyone's definition it's a little different. So, Dan Weston is like a great grandchild or something like that. Yeah, yep. I should have came out with that. I meant to say that they're family. I don't know the exact names, but yeah, Smith & Wesson, Dan Weston, yes. Yuri says, what does maintenance on that many guns look like? Can you explain in some detail? If you go to the range and bring 10 guns with you, yeah, it can be time consuming. Very time consuming. But most guns, if you clean it with like CLP, you don't need to oil them up and to store them, because CLP is an oil. So if you clean them and put CLP like on a rag and rub the outside of, you know, the slides and, you know, get that oil soaked into it, you'll be fine. There's nothing else to do but just general maintenance after firing a numerous amount of rounds. Lost Gun says, you got any drum mags for your long guns? I need my double drum for my AR. I used to have the titties. I call that the titties. On one of my ARs. I got rid of it was a gold AR, actually. I got rid of that, and I got rid of it with the titties, so I don't have any drum mags left. I know I have drum mags for my 22, like 50 rounders. It looks like a Tommy gun drum. I think that's all I have left. I probably have two of those, actually. One for a Ruger, like a 1022 style, and then one for something else. Like, I'm having a brain fart of what it is. I'd have to open the safe. I forgot. Jam says, I just subbed up, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I think you helped bring that total up to 23. Yes, you did. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Troy says, do you have a Tommy? I don't, Troy. Stop rubbing it in. Stop rubbing it in. I need one. I need a Tommy gun so bad. Oh. My local gun store had 2 of them. And I was like, wow. Well, I'm just going to leave it there because if it's there for 60 days, you get 20% off. But no one's going to buy it. Man, I came in like 3 days later and one person bought both of them. I was so pissed. And they were a good deal. A really good deal. So Raw's back, says, crazy fight. What's up, Pete? What's going on, brother? I actually had the fight on right here. I turned it down. I had it up loud in the way beginning of the stream. I turned it down because I didn't want to get in trouble. I didn't want YT, or I should say Big Brother, to be like, hey, what do you think you're doing? We're going to ban you right now. Lost Boys says, I got the Ruger 1023 drum too. Yes. Yeah, that's the one that looks like the Tommy. I have another one in there. I just don't know what it's for. Oh, it's for a CMMG, I think. So for my dedicated 22 AR, I think it's for that. Yes, it is. Now, yeah, it is. I haven't shot the drums in a while. Troy says, I don't either. I'm broke. We're all broke. But we're rich with love, right? So Ross says, what's your opinion on the Crawford winning laugh aloud? I was off, like off and on, but more concentrated on you guys, so I didn't get to see much of it, but like right now I'm watching a recap, and it's like but for the replays, it looked like Crawford like got on him. He dug in him, but I didn't see the whole fight. I might watch it later. I might rewind it. Spoiler alert. Sorry, brother. Oh no, you're good. We have it on. We're watching it live, so raw. But is it? I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know if it's loud enough. But I think I already announced who won. Or someone else did too. So you're good. So that's Crawford's last fight? Is that what he said? Last fight. And he wins the title? That's crazy if it is, I don't watch boxing anymore. So I don't even know who Crawford was. Good for him. If Canelo's like the man and someone comes in saying it's to be his last fight and he wins, good job. He said he's going to the I heard that at the end too, but did he go into this fight saying that it's his last fight? Because you wouldn't say that unless you coming into it saying it's your last fight. That he wins and then they ask a question. So he must have came in saying it was his last fight. That's crazy. Oh. Max says, do you have the coveted and rare double barrel 1911? Oh, I don't. Those things are pretty cool though. I don't have that. That's a gun that's definitely a novelty gun. It's basically two 1911s like welded together. When you think about it, it's more than that, obviously, but yeah, that thing is crazy. That thing is definitely crazy. I've seen it. I've held it. I never shot it though. But if I ever see a deal on it and I can somehow get my hands on it, I'll grab it for sure. Oh wow. Choice is a single or double trigger. It's a double trigger. Yeah, so it's two triggers, but they're so close together. Yeah, two 19 as well together, two triggers, two mag wells. Yeah, it's yeah. Law says, bro, you don't have to answer this because it's a little personal. But do you live in the city or the countryside? Do you go shooting? Do you shoot at a shooting range or in the woods? No, it's not personal. I live in the hood. When I go shoot, I do a lot of shooting indoors, but I do have footage of outdoors. I am a member at a few outdoor ranges. It's a little further away. So if I gotta make a video real quick, I'll go to indoor range, or indoor range I save for like when I zero my guns. And then I'll go outdoors. But I do prefer the outdoors because you can be outdoors. I like being outside. It's not as stuffy, with gunpowder smell, and shooting for like say 6 hours indoors sucks. I can't do it. I can go an hour, I can take a break, an hour to outdoors I can go a lot longer, and it's fun. You get to set up steel. You can still shoot USPSA targets if you have the setup for those. So, and then you can make a course to practice. So Merrick says, but they did engineer one sight down the middle. Yes, because it's one whole piece, basically, the slide. So it's kind of weird, but it's a cool gun. It's like that double. Have you seen the double AR-15? Or was it a 308 or AR-10? Whatever it was an AR platform that was doubled up together. I forgot what that one is called. Larry says, yeah, indoor ranges suck. Yeah, they do. I mean, there's a place for it. When it's really cold, you have to go to a match. Indoors is nice. Like I said, if you're zeroing your rifles or your pistols, it's nice. There's no wind. This rifles, there's no wind to mess with the bullet trajectory. Indoors, I like to zero my guns at 15 yards. So you can do it indoors. And outdoors, you can do it too, but it's like if you use that target up, you gotta walk over there and walk back. I'm lazy. Maverick says, especially if you live in a tourist-driven city where they have these machine gun experiences. Yes, I've shot a lot of full autos indoor. Yeah, I like full autos. Maverick says, no matter what ear protection you have, it's not enough. That too. And that's a lot of people don't know, but like those foamies, you should never go indoors with just the foamies. You're retarded if you do, or you don't know. But you're supposed to wear those foamies and then put muffs on. And a lot of people don't know that. So, and that's why they have those amplified ones, because when you're wearing a foamy and you put muffs on, it's extremely hard to hear. So you put the foamies on, and you have that, and you amplify it. Now you can hear just fine. Troy says, there's no outdoor ranges in the city. It sucks. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I have to drive an hour and a half max. At minimum, hour and 15 minutes, which is okay, I guess. But I don't want to drive. I want to just go like 10 minutes away, 5 minutes away. So when I go outdoors, I gotta make sure I bring a couple thousand rounds because I want to get as much footage as I can. Because I want to drive out there again. And by that time, my arms are like, I'm tired. I'm tired. But that's why you gotta bring pistols and rifles so you can take a break. Well, I think we're nearing the end, people. I think we're nearing the end. Seriously. I think my wife's sleeping now. By the way, that's my wife that was in here. 3? That's my wife. 2.5 hours for Troy? Oh. God, I couldn't even imagine that. I mean, I can, but I don't have to go through that. That sucks. Yeah, so, yeah, Troy, you need to bring like 5,000 rounds with you and get it out. Sergio says, Gilboa Snake is the name of the double barrel AR. Thank you, Sergio. That one. That thing, I've seen that thing, and I'm like, wow. If you pull the trigger at the same time, it kicks. It does for an AR. It's 2 5.56 bullets coming out, but when there's 2 of them, double the recoil, yeah, it's something else. Let's see. AZ, what's up, brother? He says, how many rounds do you shoot before calling it a day? Until I get enough footage. I would say 700 to 1,000 rounds would be ideal for me. If I go with a lot of people, I'm at like maybe 400, 500, because usually I'm helping people or showing them how to shoot or zeroing a gun or just a bunch of shit that they should have had done ready. But hey, Pete, can you help me? Pete, can you help me? Pete, can you help me? I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching. You know how I feel. Oh. Don't Call Me Radio says, Lafayette, run long. Long run? Long run. Yes. Me? Long run? Radio? Yes. Sergio with a double FRT. You better have that thing mounted on like a tripod. But yeah, a double FRT on that gun would be fucking nuts. Like, because when you shoot it, you have to put your whole finger in there. You Oh my god. Maverick says, what line of work are you in? Just curious. Well, I dabble in a couple things. But like merch. So when I make these sweaters, basically printing. Like mugs. I still make those face masks. I have an Etsy page, eBay page, and local companies around know about me, and they hit me up for what they need. Rio says, yeah, yes. So this used to be, I used to go on for like 6 hours, Rio. So it's been toned down when I go 2 hours. But that was because I had so many people in the stream that I had to be on that long to answer all the questions. But at that point, when I'm backed up like half an hour, 45 minutes, I doubt they stay to listen. But I don't know. No one's ever told me. Lost Boy says, the only thing that sucks about shooting in the woods is the damn mosquitoes. Oh my god, I can believe it. Dang, driving 1 hour and a half is crazy. To shoot is crazy. I can go any direction in 15 minutes and find a spot to plink. That's nice too. But yeah, mosquitoes fucking suck. Ugh, yeah. When I shoot outdoors, it's not really wooded. There's ticks, but not wooded. I mean, when you go, you'll see my footage if I'm outside. Yeah. Some of the places I go shoot USPSA matches are kind of wooded, so I do get bit up a lot there, and it's annoying because you don't really feel it when you're shooting. I don't think they're biting me then, but then afterwards, you know, you holster your gun, you get back, you lower your mags, you're like, fuck, god damn, you know. Radio says make a mount for it and have one on left. Make a mount for it and have one on left, one on right, and make a homemade AA gun for the backyard. So just says a boy can dream. I'm also dreaming of all the possibilities for malfunctions. Yeah, it's yeah. Do you have any shotguns? I don't. I used to, but not anymore. Merrick says I love my Mossberg pump. See, and I'm thinking about getting one again. Like just a cheap one, just to have. Like I don't know, is it Shockwave? Is it the 590S or something? Or you know, I want something like that, but I want it tactical where it has the tactical handguard. Or not handguard, on the top, the barrel guard. I love my Mossberg pump. Then I might have to get one of those. Lost Boys is laughing, of course. Pikachu says, gay? J. Pikachu! So she says, top rack, boom! Oh, tap rack, boom, yes. AZ says, what's your first gun you bought and your latest? The first gun I ever bought was a Springfield XT40, and the newest gun I bought isn't in my possession yet. I'm on delay, so I gotta pick it up Thursday. So I can't tell you what that is. But there might be a video coming out soon on it because I went to go do the 4473 on Thursday, and I was like, I'm taking this downstairs to shoot. It's not leaving the premises, so I can do that. They're like, okay. So yeah, I went downstairs. I did some videos on it. I like it a lot. It might be my new carry gun. But other than that, the newest one before that one, I don't know, AZ. I really don't. Oh, maybe the dagger? The PSA dagger, maybe? No, I got that a while ago. I don't know. Got any Italian guns? So raw. So thing about me is I don't know which gun is made where and by who. I only know CZs are Czech because it says it all Czech Republic, you know. Staccato's USA. So I knew some of them. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what Italian. Would that be like a what's the CZ? The CZ counterpart. They make a lot of CZ clones. Tankfolio? Is Tankfolio Italian? Or no? Remington 870 Wingmaster is the best shotgun. It says AZ. I'll have to look at that one up. If they make a TAC version of that, I'll have to look it up. I just don't want to spend a shitload of money on a shotgun. I do like the Beretta A300 Patrol. I like that one a lot. I like the knurling on the handguard for some reason. Beretta's Italian? Shit. I didn't know that. I thought that was an American gun. Benelli's is Italian? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I find a brand I like, or not a brand, a gun I like, and I buy it and shoot it, and sometimes I shoot it well, and most of the time I shoot it well. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Those are big companies, too. So is Tankfolio Italian? Sure just says, so raw for the win, yes. I think it is. I really do, but okay. So sorry, I was reading something. Let's see. Berna, Don J, what's up? Berna, the company who makes the pepperball guns, is making fent ball guns now. Seriously? You know, I want one. I do. I want one of those. I thought they were Brenna's. Whatever they're called. I want one. I want to use it. Sergio says, I'm out. Have a good night, gents. Hey, later, Sergio. Liz says, Taurus Paulus M605 357. Do I have one? I do not. Do not, Liz. Have a good night. Have a good one, Sergio. Yes. Everyone have a good night, you know? All right. Yeah, I think I am done. Unless Liz is going to subscribe. Then we can stay a little longer. Liz had thought about it. Well, Liz, what questions do you have for me? I'm already subscribed. That's what I thought. Damn it. Thank you, Liz, again. I see so many people in here that I forget. Some people just come back and they don't subscribe. And they're like, okay, I subscribed. I'm like, damn, it took that long? Come on. Damn it. How is your night going, Liz? How are you? We are dead, as you can see. We were busy as shit. I was flying through the comments. And I was still behind. Ugh, fuck. I'm tired. I can unsubscribe, resubscribe, and sub. No, you're good. You're good. Thank you, Liz. Maverick says, what made you choose the SP5K versus full size? I like it better. I like the look of it better. I love the MP5, but I don't like that handguard. I really don't. Unless you put a suppressor on it, I just don't like it. But I love the gun with the different handguard. And I like the K because it's the counterpart to the, well, not the counterpart, but the MPX. I have the MPX K. So I have the little MPX right there. The boo was holding it. Her name is Frances. But yeah, so I thought I had that first. I was like, well, I gotta get one that's like the same size with a different blowback system. So, and then there it is. And I put that gun in the back burner for years, 2 years. I was like, I'm gonna buy it, and I come back with another gun. I'm gonna buy it. I come back with something else. I'm gonna buy it. Come back with something else. I was like, finally, I have to get it. I have to get it now. Max says, I'm in the same boat. We think alike, Maverick, right? I just think it looks badass. It does have the, I think you could see it, but I don't want to say canted. Oh my God, I'm going to brain fart again. You know, where it goes down, so you don't have to dip your head down. You can have more, you're more in line without bending your head over. Do you think it's a good gun? Liz, I've never shot it, so I don't know. Taurus makes really nice revolvers, but I've never shot that one, so I can't give you my opinion on it. Did you get it? Because if you did, great. Lost Boy says, do you have any World War II guns? German, American, I want to Luger. I do have a Nazi gun. It's... Where is it? It's up there somewhere. A P-38. Oh, right there. Yeah. So that one was from 1944. Maverick says, I like how HK engineered the K to make everything smaller, including the bolt and not just the barrel. Yes. It's an amazing gun. It's a GOAT. People will take clones or other guns and say it's better. And that's gun pride. Because you bought a gun of lesser value, so you don't want to be told that it's not as good as the more expensive one. It's, purchase pride. I call it gun pride. I have all guns. A lot of high-end, low-end, I give you the honest opinion. And the roller delay in that gun is different than, like, the Kuna that takes a roller delay. It's just different. That's way more well-constructed. The MPX is second to that. Like, I don't care what B&T you have. I've shot them all. The short piston in the MPX is that good. You have to shoot it side by side. Like, 10 rounds of this gun, 10 rounds of the next, and feel the recoil. Good night, G. Hey, later, Troy. Radio says, should I get an RPG replica for my decor? You can get an RPG replica. Shit, yeah. Yes. Liz says not yet. Okay. Jose says, Dindo consigo una? Yes. Lost Boy says nice. Thank you. Listen, I'm going to order the G-Force Rapture first, then the revolver. Hey. Nice. I don't care what gun you guys buy. It's nice. It goes bang, right? So, good job. Don J says, do you have a long gun wall or just keep them locked? Well, I put as many as I can on this wall. So, but I don't have enough wall. So, Sora says, have you encountered the John Wick collection? Are you talking about like the bronze and where they're in two boxes or one box and there are two of the pit vipers or sand vipers? Yeah, if that is, yes, I have different engraving on it. If that's the ones you're talking about, yeah, I've had the opportunity of holding them, but not shooting them. Don says, you can also buy decommissioned rocket launchers too? Yes. I've seen those. Have you had a G-Force? I have. I don't know which one it was. It was, I think it was one of their shotguns. I forgot what it was called. Brain fart. Yeah, I've had one before. Sora says, got you, Pete. Jose said, where can I get one? Is that what he said? I don't know. Sora says, yes. Jose says, Last one says, Jose said, where can I get one? He's saying he wants a gun. Oh, no, I know what he's saying now. But yeah, when people type a different language, I will try to read it. I don't care. I will say it. Sometimes they'll come in here with a bunch of squiggly lines. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. I don't read that. This is, oh, cool. Yeah, I mean, I want to try that G-Force lever action. That tactical lever action. I think that looks badass. I want to try that one. Gun Zone Deals was selling it relatively cheap, I believe. So that maybe have to be one. Oh, wait, who asked what my newest gun was? Holy shit, I can't forget. It's a fucking, the Taurus, not Taurus, the Rossi Judge Circuit. Boy, is that thing fucking amazing. It's, where'd that go? Oh, yeah, it's up here. Fuck, I need to move it down, because I love that gun. Where is it? It's right here. There. That thing is amazing. And it's fucking fun to shoot. It's chambered in 45 long Colt and 410 shot shells. Ooh wee! It's basically a revolver and a rifle put together. If you've never heard of it, it's called the Rossi Judge Circuit. It's a bad-ass rifle revolver. So, okay, what was your newest gun? Yeah, that one. Oh, it says, Jose La Mayoría de las Americas Creole. Last one says, how much does that run you? That one I only paid, it was like $7, but you can't find them under $1,000 or like $9.99 or something for those guns. So I got a hell of a deal, and it's brand new. And I was like, why do you guys sell so cheap? He was like, well, because we bought it for cheap, you know, before it got popular. And it just sat on here in a corner and no one saw it until you. I'm like, but you're not going to change the price on me, right? They're like, no, you can buy it at that price. I'm like, okay, thank you. And I took it right off the wall. So Ross says, Estoy Kengando. I hope I'm pronouncing some of this stuff right. Yeah, I didn't move that down on the wall because that gun is awesome. I paid about $7, but I think when you look those up, they're about $1,000. Yeah, I think it's sweet. You are close for me, laugh aloud. What do you mean, Liz? You are close for me? Like I'm too close on the screen, or? Sora's laughing. Estoy. It's close enough for me. Okay, good. Okay. Well, fight's over, so turn it off. Oh, God, I'm fucking sleepy. Okay. The Spanish pronunciation is close enough for me. What did I say? I do have to copy and paste that. Liz is saying hi, guys. That's hilarious. But I don't know. I just said I'm shitting. Wait, how do you say it? Hold on. Estoy congando. I mainly understand Italian, Sweden, and Arabic. Whoa, Liz. Many talents you have. So Ross says, but dude, have you ever encountered the Cashapp triple barrel? No. So Ross, this is the first time I'm hearing of it. What is it? A triple barrel what? Because that's amazing. I know. Last was I gotta try and remember that. I won't. Estoy congando. This is what? I speak more languages. Damn. Also, it's a shotgun, bro. Crazy design, huh? I've never seen. Well, I've seen a triple barrel bullpup. Was it a triple barrel or double? I thought it was a triple. But yeah, Chiappa. I like Chiappa rhinos. I love them. Like it's my favorite revolver. This one, yeah, my favorite revolver. Easy. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take off, guys. I have to get ready tomorrow. It's getting late for me. Okay, so I love you guys. I want to say gang gang. Where's all the comments? I can't see the comments. So if you're saying something, I apologize. Well, fuck it. Let me open it back up. Just so I don't leave you guys hanging. Let's see. Crazy. I want to buy a 2-barrel 1911, but a limited edition, but about $36,000. They make one per year. Adios, brother. Peace out. Pete, till next time. All right, guys. So yeah, I'm taking off. Good night. And I might be back tomorrow. Okay, so gang gang. Stay safe, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for all you new subscribers. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Okay, guys? Oh, look at the blades of chaos. Oh, sexy. All right. Good night, little boo-boo. Say good night. Oh, there's the MPX. All right. Good night, guys.